Welcome back to Better Living. I'm joined now by Laura from Lucas County Canine Care and Control. And more importantly, Jax has joined us. Jax is not a bunny rabbit, despite the ears that are not going to last long. I'm fairly certain he's going to take those off. But tell us about our buddy Jax.
Now, little Jax, he came into us as an owner surrender, so his previous owners were not able to take care of him any longer. Here, I'll take these off for a second. They're cute, but not going to stay on. He's only about 4 to 5 months old, so he is all puppy. And this guy, I do think he's going to be quite a bit bigger than he is now. He's already grown quite a bit. We've had him about a week, and he is a lover. He loves to give kisses, but he can get a little shy of new people. So we are recommending that a home with a little bit older children would probably be the best bet for him. You know, someplace that they're okay with his shyness. It can help him come out of his shell, because then once he's out of his shell, he's a wild man.
Well, John James had Barney in here, and you all have met Barney before, John's dog, and he immediately came out of his shell because he and Barney became fast friends.
You wanted to play with Barney, didn't you? Yeah.
He was angry that we took Barney away.
Exactly.
But, you said a home with older children, but probably a home too that has some yard and some ability for him to get outside.
An active, active family, somebody that's going to be able to cope with a puppy, because puppies aren't for everyone.
No, they can be a little tiresome.
They sure can. You know, you really, puppies are adorable, but they're a lot of work. People don't realize that, Funk. And for people who, work an average job and are gone all day, that can be really hard, and if you're trying to crate the puppy, they love to put everything in their mouth, as this little guy here. I mean, they can be a whole lot of work. So we always like to remind people, really put a lot of time and effort thinking into it if you have the time for a puppy.
Well, and the good news is that they do outgrow the puppy stage. It does happen. They become mature dogs and they quit chewing on everything, or they chew on just the toys they're supposed to.
Exactly.
But whether it's Jax or any dog, I mean, that's really the reason you get a lot of owner surrenders, is because it's an impulsive decision. People don't think through the cost of an animal or think through the burden. You can't just take off for the weekend without making something, making some arrangements for the dog. It's got to be a thought out process.
It sure does with any dog. Yeah, like you said, whether a puppy or a mature dog, I mean, it's a time commitment. It's a financial commitment. There's a lot that goes into caring for dogs, and even, the exercise that they need and everything. So we just really like to remind people, yes, they're the really cute dog, and you want to just impulse, like, I want to go save that dog. But really, put a lot of thought into what really goes behind those dogs. So.
And when you put that thought into it, and you get a dog that works for your family, and you are prepared for it, it is they're great companions. They make you go exercise because they need to go on a walk.
Yes.
And I think I've told you, we did not consider ourselves dog people. That's what my husband and I always said.
Sure.
And then we got a dog, and my husband's like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what we would do without him.
Right? Yeah. They become such a member of the family, and they get you out, they get you active. There's studies that show, like, pets reduce blood pressure and help people to live longer and healthier lives. I mean, there's just so many great things with a companion animal, especially a dog. So, and there's so many great dogs looking for homes right now.
They need homes. I'm pretty high-strung. I know that's shocking to everyone, so I definitely need the blood pressure reduction of my dog.
Exactly.
Is this time of year, it is finally at least pretending like it's going to be spring and getting a little warmer. Does that mean you have more dogs coming in?
We do. We see it in an increase, at least in the stray dogs that come in. It's warm out. People put them out in the backyard. They maybe didn't check their fence really well after winter and, the ice damage and everything. So we do see an increase in stray dogs coming in. And we do like to remind people, make sure your dog is wearing that collar with an ID tag, the license on. Microchip is always a great form of identification as well. In case they get that spring fever and they start, running around or go chase after a squirrel somewhere. And it's a good time to remind people to, think about getting your dog spayed or neutered if they're not already fixed. This time of the year, all the hormones are running wild.
They have spring fever, literally.
They do literally have spring fever. So get your dog spayed or neutered. There's a lot of great promos going on right now for licensed pit bull type dogs in Lucas County. It's only $5 to get them done at Humane Ohio. Also at Humane Ohio, a lot of great promos for other dogs, not pit bull type dogs. Sorry, you are such a lover, I know.
He's like, I have been sitting here already for a long time.
So good, look at me.
I'm ready to be done. So, and really, if somebody does lose their dog, the dog gets out, come back outside and dog's not in the backyard. You ought to be one of the first places they look.
For sure, definitely. You really want to come down, walk through our kennels. You can also look at photos of all the dogs currently in our care on our website, lucascountydogs.com. We also recommend that people, check out there's Facebook pages called like Lucas County, Toledo Lost and Found Pets. Is a good one, posting flyers, canvassing the neighborhood, just talking to people, just anything to try to find your dog. And if you find a stray dog, it's really important that we know about that dog. You're more than welcome to take that dog home and keep that dog, but at least let us know. So in case of an owner's coming in that's missing a dog that matches that description, we can hopefully, locate, help reunite them with their dog. Because if we don't know about them, there's no real way to try to get them back home to their rightful owner.
Well, as you can see, Jax loves to give kisses. If somebody's interested in getting some of Jax's kisses and checking him out, tell them what they need to do.
You would have to come down in person to our location and meet him. Bring any kids or other dogs that you have to make sure that he's going to be a good fit. We are open today only until 2 o'clock because of Good Friday. We are open all weekend, including Easter. We're open on Easter. So we're normally open Monday through Friday, 11 to 7, Saturdays and Sundays, 11 to 5. Located at 410 South Erie Street. Lots of great dogs looking for homes. And if you're not able to adopt right now, we're always looking for, volunteers if you're over 18. Donations of blankets, towels, toys. Lots of toys for this little guy here.
Something to chew on.
A lot of ways to help dogs even if you're not able to adopt.
All right. Well, if you are interested in Jax or you just want to help them, please get with the Lucas County Canine Care and Control. We'll be right back.